You know, when it comes to mastering client management, it's a very serious discussion because what works for him may not work for me, right? Please, I want you to understand something. When you are the one trying to sell to someone, please don't just listen to word of mouth. Study the facial expression. And if you have sold a property and later they did not buy, it's no more. You need to know when it's not your fault or when it's no more in your hands to predict. So when it seems as if the person is going to pay, they've not paid, you know, you've already calculated, listed the item you want to purchase with the commission. Just work within your spare of what you have. So I'm telling this to tell us that even when you feel the money that transaction has entered that account, anything is possible. So that peace of mind, that comfort that your client derive from what you are giving him or her is what the selling is all about. Managing your client is a skill, and this thing is understanding your audience. When we mention client, please don't limit it to real estate, because even that man you feel that is not interested in real estate has real estate somewhere, and also to meet their specific needs. So instead of going to the point of trying to speak more, advertise more of your listing, please try to know more about the person. Okay, as I was speaking to a client last 2 weeks, I didn't know that the man was in the hospital with the wife. The wife was actually in the hospital. Directly or indirectly, I didn't tell him that I'm telling him to come and buy property. Finally, I went to his office, we met, we had serious discussion. Are you getting me? He told me the wife was better. Okay, so client management refers to process of building and maintaining positive, productive relationship with clients, customer or partner. Your client you have today has like 1,000 leads behind him or her. It depends on how you treat the person. There are some realtors that can spend even their commission on their clients. I hope you know that. They can decide to buy anything what expensive that client may likely not leave you. If they need property, it's you they are thinking about. Emeka property, non-so estates, you know, all those kind of things. It will be easier than when they just write your name. That is how some of these men do. Okay, we have your client need and your client preference. So when you understand their need, it gives you deep insights. Like, you tend to know when to talk to this person, when to even assess this person, what time to communicate to the person. When you even know when you don't need to communicate to have some emotional imbalance or whatever. There are some people, when you say hi, good morning, the person is not responding. You're already thinking. That is why I'm to use what they call open-ended question, okay, to get to these people. You don't just need to sell your listing. Also sell support. Because of the fact that real estate has low barrier to entry, means that we all have one or two things we do outside real estate. True of us. If you don't have any other occupation, somehow you might be somebody that has a responsibility that doesn't have to be connected to real estate. It mustn't be something that brings money. Understand where I'm going? You see, when it comes to mode of communication, it's very, very, very important. There are some people that doesn't like WhatsApp communication. There are some people, some of your clients that needs just SMS. There are some that will tell you, bug me with calls. If you don't call me, I won't respond. But you need to find out. They won't tell you. Like, they won't come out openly and tell you this is how I communicate best. Because even when they tell you, you notice that part, maybe they're saying you should be sending a WhatsApp message. For 1 week, they've not replied that message. If you're someone that drinks, your client likely might love drinking. He calls you out and say, let me take you out so we can hang out. Please, for the sake of your business, even if you want to drink, at least let it be 1 bottle. Drink responsibly. Because you feel comfortable around your prospect or your client, doesn't mean you should just mess up yourself. Are you getting me? You should always be professional, okay? Imagine taking 10 bottles of alcohol and both of you are laughing. He's taking 10, you are taking 10. So, after the whole thing, when he wakes up in the morning, he say, no, I cannot give my money to this guy. They want to know this person and what this person can do. Okay, at every point in time, there should be integrity, there should be reliability. Whatever you're offering to your client should be something that will last, okay? If that property, your spirit is telling you, this property, don't sell because of commission. Selling is not when you gain or you make money from commission. The selling, that property you sold, you are still selling it till who knows how long. As far as that property is still in possession of that particular client you brought, you are still in possession of it. In fact, you are the co-landlord to that property. All you need to do is to be professional in your communication. Have a good communication ethic. Prepare a template of your communication strategy. Pick up from what he or she said last, okay? And then prepare a conversation that will key him into what he or she needs to know concerning what you're doing. It may not be necessarily property. Try to understand these challenges. In fact, if you want to know a prospect that will buy 10 million naira property, from the one that will buy 100 million property. You start and ask him, sir, do you use solar in your house? What's the size of your gen? Like, let me know, because we're having light problem in our area. Let me know the gen I want to buy. I'm just telling you skills. You're actually creating a rapport, but you're using your head. These are marketing strategies, but you wouldn't know. Okay? Your prospect will tell you, now pass my neighbor they use. Generally, you can use auto response on your WhatsApp to respond to people coming for you. When they say hello, I want to know what you are doing. So what kind of content are you doing as a realtor that you want to use as a lead magnet for your prospects? There are a bunch of leads, whether they are buying or they are not buying. You just need to ensure you have a bunch of leads. Okay. I noticed that it's we, the realtors, some of us, not all, that has some low level of engagement or visibility online. Why it's like that is because what we are selling is a physical product that has high value appreciation, if you understand what I mean. Somebody cannot just come and dash you money from social media because the person see a beautiful picture that you are selling land.